Good evening. Okay, we have our sixth database experiments, PL and SQL programming. Under that, we have a sub topic functions and procedures. Okay, we have 8 questions, so we'll get right to 8, and I've taken the liberty to do the 8 of them. Okay, you can see. So we'll get right to it. Now, first question: create a stored procedure that displays the name and customer ID of the customer whose booking ID is passed as parameter. So this procedure displays the name and customer ID of any customer that when the booking ID is the input. Okay, is a parameter of the procedure. Okay, so we all know the syntax for creating procedure: create or replace procedure. Okay, ID is the input and in out number. Okay, so this means that it's written in and also it's given as input and also given as output. Okay, and the employer name is the out. Okay, so we have the customer ID. Select customer ID. We have the name as name. We write it into the ID and the employer name from customer details, where cost ID is equal to ID. Okay, we end the display as we end the procedure. Then in the declare, okay, where in normal distant block where we call the function, we declare the ID, we declare the employer name, begin. Okay, this for input. ID is equal to booking ID. Okay, the user gives the input and then calls the function and prints. Okay, so we're gonna see whether the output of this. Okay, okay, so I've first of all I have to give a disclaimer. I've run these functions already, so they're already in the system. So what we just need to do is to call the functions. So if you run this, okay, booking ID, let's see, let's use 2. Okay, so it gives the customer ID and the customer name, Matthew Peter. Okay, so that's the output for the first experiment. The second one: create a stored procedure that receives the car ID and raises in price as parameter. Then it raises the price of the car in the car details table. I think for this question I need to show you the car details table first. Okay, select. So the car details table is this. 1 minute. Okay, sorry, price details actually, since you are dealing with price. Okay, so you've seen the prices. Okay, so we want to raise we can, let's say, want to raise the price of 102, okay, by 100. Okay, so first of all I remove this, and remember we have our function to do that for us. Okay, and the function is just almost the same thing. We have as ID as both an input and an output, raising price as an input and new price as an output. Then there we have in the there we declare the variable our old price. We got the old price. Okay, then new price is equal to old price plus raising price, and you return it. Okay, so if you do this, want to raise, remember, want to raise 102. Okay, 102, want to raise it by 100. Okay, if I do submit, okay, so hence this is the output. Okay, so the next question, create a stored procedure which takes booking date and customer ID as input. The procedure should display a number of days that the car has been booked. Okay, so I will be faster from now. Okay, so the third question is this. Sorry about that. Okay, so what it does basically is that it collects a particular ID and booking date from you and displays number of days in between. Okay, so let's see the booking table. This is our booking table. Okay, if I run this, let's use the first one, 101 1st January 2012. Okay, let's get the number of days in between this. Okay, so it gives number of days as 31 days. Okay, for that particular booking. Okay, on that particular date. Okay, the next question, it deletes the car record whose car ID is passed to it. If the car number is not existing, it raises no data found exception. Okay, so you can see that in my procedure I have an exception block. When the no data found is the condition, then flagged is equal to 1. Okay, when I return it, if flagged is equal to 1, then car does not exist. Okay, okay, first of all, look at our car details. Okay, so we notice that there's no 106 here, so let's try to delete 106. Okay, if I try to delete 106, it does not exist. Okay, so the next question, we are now in functions. Now the basic difference between procedures and functions is that functions will always return a value. Procedures, however, they use the in and the out stuff as the parameters, while functions actually use the return statement. Okay, that's the basic difference. So this function displays price of a booking with the given booking number. Okay, and if you look at the function, you see you have create or replace function. Okay, you have the return data type. Okay, then you have the variable you return. Okay, you see you have return price at the end. Okay, so I'm gonna try to do this. Okay, what was the question? You display the price of a booking with a given booking number. Okay, so what this does is basically calculates the number of days times the price per day. Okay, so if I run this, let's say 2. Okay, price of a booking with the booking number 2 is 2000. It displays the price, it calculates it and displays it. Okay, the 7th. Okay, the 6th question, create a function whose count total number of cars having price more than 500. Okay, so you're going to create a function that counts the total number of cars as having price more than 500. First of all, we have to check that by ourselves. to see that we have the correct answer when the function comes up. Okay, so color both 500, 1 2 3 4, I think 4 5, yeah, basically. So when I copy my code, just mostly is a very easy function. Okay, just mostly count. Okay, so when you run this, you should give it 4 or something, but I made mine, you can give input. Okay, yep, 400. Okay, and the last one, create a procedure that prints the name of the customer who has done the maximum bookings. Okay, so yeah, this okay, this is what the query I used to do this. Okay, this actually gives you the person that have done the maximum bookings, this query, and is in my function. Okay, so when we copy this, okay, when we run this, it should give us the person that has done the maximum bookings, and the person is Alexandria. Okay, so thank you for joining me. See you next time. Peace.